intuitive healer. I want to talk about soul contracts today. You may have a lot of questions about how reading of the soul contracts work. So I just wanted to give a brief explanation about how it works. So let's start by talking about a soul contract between two partners. Now this could be a partnership of marriage, a partnership of business, a partnership of love, or any kind of partnership. It could also be done between two friends. When we get into a partnership of any kind, we kind of get into it to learn lessons. We are here on earth to learn lessons, and every relationship in our life, every person who comes into our life, every situation, everything is trying to teach us something. So just imagine how would it feel like to know what's going to happen in the relationship before you get into it. So when we read a soul contract, we are basically focusing on what am I trying to learn from this other person, or what is this other person trying to teach me, and what am I trying to teach him? What is our give and take? Sometimes it is karmic, but most of the times it is more about learning something from it. For example, if somebody is very giving in a relationship, they kind of land up being land up attracting people who are always taking advantage of them. And maybe, there could be a partnership between two people where one person is very good at surviving, a person has very good survival skills, and the other person has to learn that. It doesn't know how to do that. So they could learn it the easy way or the hard way. So every relationship is not painful. Some people like to teach lessons to others with compassion and love and a lot of understanding, but a lot of times it's not so gentle, so it can get really bad. And when people come to us, especially with soul contracts to do with their future partners, mostly in arranged marriages, we tell them that this is what this person is going to teach you about, and this is what you need to learn to attract a better partner. If you want to learn it this way, you can go ahead and get married to this person, but be ready that these are the things that might happen in your life. If you feel you can handle it, then you can go ahead with it. But if you feel you want to not have a partner like this, or not want to learn this way, then you work on yourself and learn those things so you attract a better partner. We've had clients who've gone through this whole process, and they have constantly been attracting better partners, which kind of makes life so much more happier. But anyway, it's not just about changing, because there's a lot of partnerships that you cannot just get up and walk away from, especially when it is got to do with partnerships with your spouses, because most of the times there are kids involved, so you cannot just get up and walk away from it, because so many more lives get impacted by your decision. So in that case, what a soul contract reading will help you is to understand what is this person trying to teach you, and what is it that you're trying to learn out of this whole thing. Once you learn the lesson that this person is trying to teach you, then you don't need to go through that again, in the marriage. And then the relationship kind of transforms and it becomes new, and things become better. There's more compatibility between the spouses. They kind of try and understand each other, it becomes better basically, and you as a person feel empowered. Because when you are in a partnership of any kind which is frustrating you or depressing you or humiliating you or making you feel victimized in any which way, what you can do is that understand it first. What is it trying to teach you? Understand it first and then get over it, learn your lessons and move on. Move on with better things in your life. You feel so empowered.